Hello, y'all, and welcome to my crib. We are finally filming a video in my cabin. For those that don't know, I work on a cruise ship, and I'm trying to find any sliver of time to still do some readings, still get some content out, because that's something that I really want to focus on for not just this year, but just for where I'm trying to be creatively. So this is the current setup. I'm literally in between shows, but I know that there's a message in this for you if this video found you. I just did some meditation and some things that I heard in my cute little journal of mine that I just wrote down. Be well. Manage your expectations. Change is coming. Change, I heard a lot. Change. Even the symbolism of like coins shaking, like it could be literal change, like money on its way financially, or change in the way that the good things are happening for you, but change is coming. I also heard listen to the wind. Maybe wind chimes are significant for you. Maybe you've been thinking about buying wind chimes, or somebody you know has wind chimes, or someone that's close to you or significant for you. Wind, colors, I mean, also colors of the wind. The Pocahontas story or the movie, this might be significant as well. I heard carry me home. You're being invited to find yourself again. So maybe you're carrying yourself home. If home is where you are, home is your heart, home is your heart space. I also heard forget-me-nots. So this could be the flower, and that someone wants you to remember them. Significant colors, purple and green, and then lots of 5s, lots of 4s. So this is stability and change. This is foundation and new things arriving. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some cards. I know be well was one of the messages that I heard, but I hope you all are doing so well. Tower in the back of my deck as I pull it out, but we are going to shuffle these. Yeah, I feel like I have had a whirlwind of a January already. And I don't really know what to make of it. I've experienced loss, and it keeps hitting me in very unexpected moments. I've also experienced like extreme joy. Like bringing in the new year with my cast was something that was absolutely beautiful. And you know, right now I'm in a season of highs and lows, and maybe this can resonate with you as well. Again, we're all mirrors of each other, and I know I'm not alone, and I also know that you are not alone, so we might be sharing in some of these experiences. Only welcoming in the most positive of energy, our light seers, our beautiful team, our ancestors, honestly, those who have guided us and have trekked this path before us, who are rooting for us. We welcome you. And honestly, any message that you have for us, God, for this reading, thank you. Let's see. What do we have? I'm using my beautiful Into the Hive deck. This is one of my favorite tarot decks because y'all know I love bees for my own reason. Ooh. We're going to keep shuffling, even though I know she wants to come out. Make yourself clear, Spirit. Thank you. Christopher Hughes and Nadia Turner. Maybe the name Christopher is significant for someone. This was Christopher with a K. Any messages in this deck? We're starting with tarot. Maybe we should start with the oracle. I'll give it 2 more shuffles of the full deck. Anything in here, Spirit? Manage your expectations seems to be catching me. Listen to the wind chimes. Change is coming. Oh. Take this. We have the Emperor. Let's do this. You have the Emperor. It did come out in the reverse. Not sure if I want to use the reversal. Oh, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And we also have Temperance in the reverse. I'm feeling like we're going to use it for the upright. For now. Let's get... Whoo! Seven of Pentacles. The Emperor, Seven of Pentacles. What kind of flowers are these, y'all? I feel like forget-me-nots are purple or blue. This feels like the stability that we were talking about. Seven of Pentacles, community, helping each other. Be wow, change is coming. Let's see this Emperor energy. This might be the person that wants you to remember them. Let's see. Masculinity, authority, and structure. Yes, the Divine Father, the guise of triplicity. Let's see. Oh. He subsequently became acknowledged as the first beekeeper. He was not alone in this title. Dionysus. Okay, let's see. The Emperor is the animus, the spirit, and the perfectly developed masculine principle. In these three ancient gods, we can perceive the practical human relationship with the bees taking shape and form. The Emperor provides a structure through teaching and experience. In doing so, he represents wisdom, control, and strength born of a sacred relationship. It is time to lead and take control of the situation. Think and act using your logic and rationality. Someone must take control. It may as well be you. Be reliant on your own strengths of organization and do not fear conflict. It is sometimes necessary. Now, impulse, when I receive this card, I want to say, oh, somebody's coming in, a masculine energy. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is relationship with self. When I started this video, I talked a little bit about, you know, wanting to do these videos for me in the sense of like wanting to be consistent and wanting to post and finding these nooks and crannies of time. And I'm feeling like maybe you're in a similar situation. Maybe there are things that you want to do in your life or in this season, in this chapter, that you might be struggling to take control and make that time for yourself, to actually get something down, to actually get the pen to paper, to actually get these dreams into motion, to start the plan rather than staying in the planning stage. I think this card is telling you that it's time for you to take control of your own destiny. It's time for you to get behind the driver's seat, okay? Enough of the passenger backseat driving. It is time for you to take absolute control. Yeah, someone must take control. It may as well be you. You have the strengths. You are more than equipped. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be. Change is coming and you're the catalyst. You're the spark for it. I feel like this Emperor energy is you. You have the leadership qualities. You have everything you need to succeed. Actually, you have everything you need to start. I feel like sometimes we are so outcome based that we forget the process. The journey is honestly just as, if not more important than where we're trying to go. So you have everything you need to start. Get it going. Get it going, okay? Seven of Pentacles, let's see. Yeah. Wow. While it is, hold on. This is satisfaction, reflection, and reward. Hold on, Seven of Pentacles. This message took a turn. This message took a turn, y'all. Shout out to it. While it is tempting to associate this card with the big things in life, your career, a project that has taken months or even years to develop, much satisfaction can be gleaned from the simple things in life. Rewards are not judged by grandeur, but rather by their ability to transform us. In one of my earlier messages, we talked about microcosm and falling in love with the little things. This might be very similar. This card asks you to pause and consider the time, energy, and effort that you have given to your objectives. We just said this. Be here now in this moment and learn to enjoy the bounties of your own efforts. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Baby, yeah, you're being invited to find yourself again. The things that bring you joy, the things that you're working towards, with these two combined, you're already in your Emperor energy. You need to own it. You just need to own it. Step fully into it. You have the skills. You have everything you need. And on top of that, you also, this is a business? Are you starting a new business? This looks like, yeah, it's giving CEO. It's giving you're running things. No matter if it is, also it's in the winter. So wintertime might be significant. Yeah. We're coming out of hibernation, but wintertime might be significant. And I say that because, you know, spring, summer, this is like the culmination of new ideas coming to fruition. But also, it gives me a sense of strength, that your ideas can flourish even in the winter. Even when everyone else might be, you know, calming down, there's no, I don't know why timeline is coming up. There's no timeline for you. Like your goals and your ideas exist outside of the timeline that people have set for you. That's what I'm getting. Be here now in this moment and learn to enjoy the bounties of your own efforts. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. It feels like we have to work on balancing these two energies since we have temperance. Since we have temperance, you see the cups flowing within each other, back and forth, back and forth. I love temperance, the temperance card, because it makes me just feel like you don't know. This is what I get from it. When you're pouring from each cup, you can't really tell where the mass began, where it started from, which cup was the initial one, because you're pouring the goodness back and forth within each other. These can be two different career paths. This can be your career and your love life. This can be whatever these two cups that you are holding right now. One can be the cup that is holding you back, and the other is all the tools that you have to be able to start. And you might be going back and forth. That's finding the balance. No extremes, not jumping to conclusions, but knowing you have enough to begin now. You have enough to begin. Take the first step, baby. Take the first step. Woo. Let's get into temperance. I feel like whatever you've been sitting on, go through your notebooks. Go through your notebooks, because Carry Me Home, which I know was a message that we got, Carry Me Home is also a song in the Notebook musical. If y'all are a musical, you know, musical fan like me, and maybe the Notebook in itself, like you have ideas written down in some old notebooks, or even in your current notebook that you are sitting on. Pull it out, get it going. Something is ready to be released. I think it's time to put something out there, y'all. Absolutely. For temperance, we have moderation, patience, and testing. Let's see. The powers of moderation can be seen flowing from the goblets. that the spirit holds in her hands. Yes, it is in a constant state of flow. Baby, you about to be in flow state. You about to be in flow state. You know, when you don't have to think, it's something that just comes within you, that is shining within you, that other people are seeing. You don't have to try too hard. The tools that you already have, they're innate. The ideas that come to you, what you are envisioning in your dreams, in your sleep, it's innate. You do not have to try too hard. Let it flow effortlessly, freely, authentically, abundantly. Moderation, yes, it is in constant state of flow, and if something were to disrupt that flow, then moderation cannot be achieved. Notice that the fluid passes impossibly from the topmost goblet to the lowermost without spilling. This is symbolic of energies moving from the inner world to the outer world. Yes. Yes, you're being invited to find yourself again, your inner world, your heart space. It is time to let that flow into the outer world. We need it. We need it. All this goodness in here. All the goodness that you have inside of you, it is time to share it with the world. It is time to share it with the world. Yeah. This card highlights the process of testing the mettle of one's personality and character. A well-balanced individual will know themselves enough to bring moderation into play. An unbalanced individual may cause chaos for themselves and others. This is exactly what we're talking about. This is exactly what we're getting. Knowing thyself, returning to yourself, your journey home. Carry me home. Yes, carry me back to self. And we were just talking about process over the destination. Process what you're actually going through in the journey rather than, oh, I'm just trying to get there. This is the goal. I know a lot of times for around this new year time, we're focused on goal. This is what I want to achieve rather than this is how I want things to flow. This is how I want to feel while I'm on my way to what I know I'm creating for myself. 1717 on my clock. The situation at hand needs grounding in not one but two different ways. One being the subtle and the other the physical. There is more going on than is apparent. You must find the path of balance, avoiding extremes as much as possible. The middle path is always the best one, so maintain your poise and hold to your vision. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maintain your poise and hold to your vision. Tell me, is the Emperor 4? Because we literally just said 4 and 5. 4s and 5s. Absolutely. Sure enough. Emperor is the number 4. Amazing. What do we want? What do we want? Let's get some of our woodland wardens for an animal guide. Animal guide and maybe a flower. I love this deck as well. I love. And we do have to shuffle because I did some affirmations for my cast to start the new year, which I thought was really cute. I enjoyed it. And I put it all in our cabin doors. So everyone got a word to start the new year or to just end our first cruise off or end our last cruise of the year together with. So yeah, and maybe that's also another tidbit that you can take, finding new ways to incorporate your ideas into, you know, that community building. The things that are your natural gifts, how can you share it with others? It doesn't have to be the biggest scale idea, or it doesn't have to be the biggest scale plan. Like, oh, I'm going to go straight for opening the business or opening the LLC and doing the big stuff. But although that's still the goal, how can you enjoy it on the way? How can you make things more fun? How can you let things flow and be easy and maintain that well-balanced poise and attitude while you're on your way to your biggest and wildest dreams that you are going to manifest and make come true? But in that patience, in that time between this current state that you're in and the end goal, how can you enjoy it? How can you be more present in the here and now? Spirit, give us an animal guide to help us in this current message. What's going to help us be more balanced? That's what I want to know for this collective. What will help us be more balanced? What do we need to tune into? Thank you, Spirit. The rooster and sunflower. Communication. Communication. Ooh, there we go. The rooster and the wake up. Wake up. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Literally. The alarm clock. That's what I'm getting. The rooster and sunflower. Yeah, the rooster is ready to wake some things up, shake it up. You know, it's a new sunrise. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It is. These dreams, there's not a timeline on it, but the time to start is right now. Wake up. Wake up. Sunflowers grow, they grow so tall. Sunflowers grow so tall in many different circumstances. And I'm also seeing the hangman, but you can get a new perspective from the height of a sunflower. You are growing above the rest. You are climbing high. You are going so far, so much further than you even project yourself to be climbing. Be a tall sunflower. Wake up. Wake up the happiness. Shake it up. Shake up the happiness. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to wake up. Quit sleeping on yourself. That's what the rooster is saying. Quit it. Quit it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. 2212. Let's see what the rooster is talking about. It's going to be in the back of the deck. I already know. Yep. Yep. Upright, you are well suited to positions of authority. That's that Emperor. Whatever you are going after, I don't want to say chasing, but whatever you are going after, maybe this is giving CEO. This is giving CEO, y'all. This is giving CEO, leader, captain, head of blank, blank, blank. Like, step into it. Know that you are more than capable and you are ready for it. Upright, you are well suited to positions of authority. Remember that clear and open communication is key to successful leadership. Yep. It says, this is the card of the good leader and the kind king, the emperor. Roosters wake before the rest of the farm, alerting everyone to the rising sun. Wake up and get that bread. Okay, I'm being silly now, but you get it. They are protective of their territory and self-confident, but they are good communicators, honest and capable. The sunflower is often the tallest bloom in the garden, rising high and turning its face towards the sun. While it may hover over other flowers, it bestows warmth and joy on any garden. I love this. I love this for you. Some questions are, how can I improve my communication? And what styles of communication do I admire in others? Yeah. I want to say communicate to self, but also maybe share your dreams. And I know I've said this, but not so much share, just like releasing it and getting it out, but like share your dreams with somebody that you trust, and like, you know, elevator pitches, work on that. Work on that elevator pitch. Share your dreams in a way that you can completely articulate what it is that you want, where you want to go, where you see your business being, or where do you see your career? What are your goals? Work on, find these ways to communicate it clearly. This way there is no question to your guides, to your spirit team, and no question to those around you where it is that you are about to make sure you end up. Yeah, get very clear. Manifestation. Yeah, we have modest fortitude in the back of the deck. Horse in the bluebell. Get clear. How do I want to wrap this one up? I'm so happy that I did this reading in my little break time, because y'all, there's not too much time in the day to just, one, have an empty cabin, and two, just sit down and woosah woosah. I'm going to use When My Soul Whispered deck. Love this deck. Yeah, not too much time, so I'm happy that we can carve out that time for ourselves and for each other. And this is my reminder for you to do the same. Ooh, Limitless in the back of the deck. Let me go ahead and shuffle so we can get some any last messages from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Last messages. This is so exciting. You're on your way back home, love. You're finding your way back to self. Managing your expectations in the sense that it's going to be requiring patience, but also presence along your journey. You will get there. You will end up there. But what happens if you shift your focus from the finish line and start to enjoy and be fully present in the process that it's going to take to get there? Knowing that you're fully equipped. Final messages. Knowing that you are fully equipped. Oh, Lord. Ah! Communicate. Can't make this up. We have communicate the elephant. And we also have journey. I love when this happens. I'm also getting text messages. So messages might be very, very, well, the messages are clear right now, but the text messages might be significant. Oh my God. I am cracking up that communicate and journey just popped out of the deck. And what did I say? Purple and green. Purple and green being significant. Y'all, you cannot make this up. And I love when Spirit literally brings everything full circle. Wow. Communication, communicate, baby. Get so clear on your goals that it won't shock anybody. Get so clear on your goals that it will not shock anybody when you reach them. Communicate it. Get your elevator pitch together. Be ready for any opportunity that comes your way and articulate yourself clearly and with conviction. Yes, your time is now to start. It's not up to you when you get there. That's up to your guides and God's timing. But it's up to you to get it cracking. Start, rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. Wake the heck up. Wow. Journey. Y'all, oh my gosh. I think that is it. And I cannot wait to see what you share with the world, because the world is ready. The world needs you. The world needs your art. The world needs what you have to offer. I love you, and I'll see you in the next message.